Russell's back with me. We were talking earlier about the Queen awarding the George Cross to the NHS to mark its 73rd birthday today. Other members of the royal family also be paying tribute today, won't they? What are they up to?
Absolutely. Well, it's a busy day, and we have the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate, are going to be at St Paul's Cathedral this morning.
Right.
So a service of thanksgiving for all the hard work that's been going on for, well, 16 months or sort of into it now. But the big event is at Buckingham Palace. It's going to be called the Big Tea. It's a sort of a Buckingham Palace garden party, and we've been missing them for the last year and a half, but they are back. And the first one is going to be kicking off with some NHS heroes to just say thank you very much for all their hard work. So
that's lovely.
It is great.
And
it's
the
a great
Queen
idea.
can toddle around and say hello to everybody in the way that she does. Isn't she brilliant at small talk? Did you see her with Angela Merkel?
I did. Well,
she's brilliant.
A busy week it's been.
Honestly,
you know,
I don't know where the woman gets her energy.
No,
she
indeed,
is
95.
Astonishing. Meanwhile, Harry's back in the US, as we know. We could see him and maybe even Meghan and the babies possibly coming back sooner.
Well, you know, there was a lot of us poring over the sort of images of the two brothers unveiling the statue. No doubt a bit of a tense and emotional time last week. And Harry, of course, fled back to the US because he's got a new baby to get back to, and Meghan looking after Archie as well, so he needs to get back. However, there may be another bigger memorial for Princess Diana in the pipeline in September. And it has been rumoured that Harry may come over with the kids and with Meghan. Now, obviously, this will be fantastic for the rest of the family because they just have not seen the two little ones. So I'm sure the Queen will be overjoyed.
Do you know what? Babies are the best things at bringing people together.
A tonic.
I mean, if they're there in the room and there's wee Archie and there's teeny wee Lilibet.
Well, exactly.
It's like everybody would be talking about the baby and then all of a sudden that horrible atmosphere.
Well, precisely. And there was an ITV documentary on last night, and it was about sort of the charting the brothers, sort of disintegration of their relationship. And this is ITV called William and Harry, What Went Wrong? And it sort of gave us an indication or sort of a viewpoint of, you know, it might not just be the last few months or last year or so. Things have had a sort of issue between them for quite a long while. You haven't checked that out, it's well worth
It's a difficult one, isn't it? The horrible... I hate the word, this air and despair.
Yes.
It's such a horrible thing to be
Well, I think it's always been difficult for the two of them to sort of navigate their way, and unfortunately we are where we are at the moment.
I know, well, it's a bit like the Queen and Princess Margaret in a way. I mean, they were obviously very, very close too, but, you know, over the years there were difficulties.
Very much,
You know, all families have their difficulties. It's just this family has them right out there, of course. Now, the Queen, we talked about the Queen. It's like she's had a new lease of life. I think because she's not been able to get out, like, you know, like most elderly people in particular that I've had to shield, but she's been every minute of every day.
Well, she's got a better social life than me and you put together. It's wild. At 95, she has been out and about. She was in Scotland for the full week. We mentioned the big meeting with Angela Merkel when she looked very, very jolly. Then she was at the Royal Horse Show.
What's she doing there now? Oh, that was up in Scotland, wasn't it? That's very good.
So she spent a week, nearly a week up in Scotland for the annual Royal Week that didn't get the chance to happen last week. Then we saw her on Wednesday at another event about the environment, about climate change.
Oh, this was brilliant. I loved this. This is all about, the Queen, because we have to save the bees.
We do, save the bees, save climate change.
This thing that she's doing next year, I think, is brilliant for her Platinum Jubilee, where all the trees are getting planted. There's going to be a green canopy.
Plant a tree for the Jubilee.
Plant a tree for the Jubilee. I love it.
And then sort of Thursday, then after the next few days, we had the Queen at the Royal Windsor Horse Show as well. And she went
so
4 days in a row. And she did look very, very happy indeed.
She did. She did.
I think, you know, I do think there she is with Angela Merkel, looking very jolly. And I do think she has had a bit of a resurgence because, you know, undoubtedly, very, very tough isolating in Windsor Castle. Then Prince Philip's.
Of course.
A tragic death for her. Spent so much time with him over the last year. And it's just great to see her out and about and looking very, very...
It really is. And she looks happy.
She does.
She does look very, very happy, which is great, which means that sort of things behind the scenes,
I love
hopefully.
This
I like that picture. But right enough, any time that she's anywhere near horses or things like that, she's going to be dead happy anyway. It's wonderful. So hopefully things going well. Today's going to be great. You're going to be at the garden party?
I'm going to be at the garden party later on.
Fantastic. Oh, let me know what it was like.
I'll nick you a bit of cake.
Well, please. Please, cake is everything. I bet they serve great cake and sandwiches at these things. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.